Welcome to the Midland Hotel in Bradford, where some of this year's Bradford Literature Festival events are taking place and where I've come for Brontë Day.
Good morning. It is Sunday the 7th of July 2024 and I have stayed overnight in the Midland Hotel here in Bradford, ready for today for the 10th year of the Bradford Literature Festival. Every year they have one day which is like their Brontë Day, and I come here with my online shop. I have a little store here outside the ballroom, which is where all the Brontë events happen, and I get the chance to meet all my Brontë friends, all the people I've met over the years. It's a bit of a social thing as well as obviously coming for the talks. 2 events have already happened today, or at least have left today. They are in the footsteps of the Brontës, the Heritage Tour, which is by Micheal Stewart, who is the author. He's also started a writing course recently, so do check that out. I'll leave some information in the description below. And the other thing that's already left this morning, Brontë Heritage Tour with Krista Ackroyd, that's already left this morning for the early birds. But this afternoon there are 2 events in the ballroom. I'm just going to double check because I'm not very good at remembering things. It is Anne Brontë and Agnes Grey, Parallels of Resilience and Reality. And then this afternoon, Breaking Boundaries, Anne Brontë's Feminist Legacy. So they're the 2 talks that are happening this afternoon. So I'm going to take you along with me. I'm going to try and do as much filming as I can. Obviously, I'm going to be with my stall as well, so we'll see how we get on. So I'm about to go in, set up my stall. So yeah, come with me and let's see how this day goes. I might have to have a cup of tea before I go though, because yeah, everything's better with the cup of tea. Okay, let's go.
I just wanted to show you some of the crazy carpets in this hotel.
So, the Midland Hotel used to be a railway hotel, and the car park, which is just behind you, was the railway station, and there was a door, which is just behind you, that then led into the hotel directly. And this corridor here is where you would walk up to go into the hotel itself. They've kept it exactly how it would have been. Obviously, no railway there now, but I thought you would like to have a look because it's just fascinating. The detail, just Victorians, they were great, weren't they? Anyway, I'll take you up with me and you can have a look. So look at the tiles, just amazing. And of course, this wooden floor, and on either side, it's got like curbs so that you wouldn't bump your bags against the walls. I mean, detail. And of course, the beautiful lights, and you've got this ceiling window, and obviously the benches. Now I'm going to highlight this bench because later on I'm going to show you something really interesting, but for now just take note of that bench.
So this is my bench at home that my lovely husband bought, repainted and repaired for my birthday present as a surprise, so I could read my books on a bench in the garden. I haven't seen this design anywhere until I came here. I mean, how brilliant is that?
But look, so it came round here and up those steps into the hotel, which I will take you in a minute. But just look at this, look at the tiles. I mean, you see nothing like this anymore, do you? It's all, very practical now, but it was decorative and beautiful and elaborate. Just love it. Right, got work to do. Better get on. Let's go into the hotel. Brontë shop in transit. Look at this, all nicely piled with my baskets and boxes, and pushed up the little hill from the car park, and now I have the joy of getting into the hotel. I don't have to push it up the steps, don't worry. There's a side door. Yeah, look at that. All nicely packed, very neat. I do like it.
And by the way, I'm not wearing wooden clogs, it's just really echoey. The hotel was built towards the end of the 19th century as a railway hotel and was a showpiece for the railway company's northern operation. The hotel has many tales to tell. One is that Sir Henry Irvine, a famous stage actor, died on the main staircase in 1905 after appearing in a show nearby. Yep, you guessed it, more crazy carpets. So many different migraine-inducing patterns, it's unbelievable.
So this is the ballroom, and this is going to be my table for the day. I've just had to move a bit of furniture around, but shh, don't tell anybody. I'm exhausted before I've even got started. So let's set up. So here's my store all set up ready for the first customer. So I thought we'd have a quick look. So These are the products I have in my online shop if you haven't already seen them. We have postcards, teapot and teacups, saucers, Emily Bronte's A Little While poem on petal paper. This is handmade petal paper. And then we have the quote pencil sets, which has one from each sister's novel on the actual pencils. Let you in so you can have a look. See? And then we have nib necklaces. These are actual nibs that have been turned into necklaces by myself. These nibs have never been used and they were made in Leeds. Then this is a lino print of what they thought was Thornfield Hall. And then the Anne necklace, which is based on a necklace that Anne has been seen wearing in a portrait, and it was in the museum, and I've replicated that again, made by myself. And then we have the Brontë badges, which are like school retro badges. One saying Brontë Scholar and one saying I am Heathcliff. And then of course at the back we have the t-shirts with the different quotes, which is what I've been wearing today, as well as the children's t-shirt. And up here we have my tote bags. These are the bags, big canvas bags with the Wuthering Heights family tree on them. So I'm all set for the day. I'm hot and tired already, but I'm set for the day. So let's see how it goes.
Adele Hay is a lifelong Brontë fan and author of Anne Brontë Reimagined, A View from the 21st Century. She is a PhD researcher at Loughborough University, where she focuses on how Anne Bronte's work was edited and how this affected her literature reputation. Nick Holland is the author of 4 Brontë biographies, including In Search of Anne Brontë, nominated for 2016 Slightly Fox Best First Biography Prize, and Crave the Rose, Anne Brontë at 200. He also writes the annebronte.org blog and is creator of the House of Brontë podcast. Television appearances include Bronte's Britain with Giles Brandreth and Britain's Scenic Railways, where he toured Brontë country on a steam train. Helen Mellor has been a Brontë Society trustee and member of the governance committee since 2018 and also chair of Brontë Genius. She's been hosting the successful Brontë Lounge event since 2020 and has an extensive background in publishing, television, festivals and event programming and delivery. Helen is currently co-director of NPO and charity Arvon Lump Bank, hope I said that right, former home of Ted Hughes, in Arvon at Home, Arvon's new digital writing house. She is committed to supporting the digital development of the Brontë Parsonage Museum and growing diverse audiences for the collection and the works of the Brontë family. The sound quality isn't great, sorry, so I hope the captions help. I was unable to video much of the actual talk, so I hope these snippets give you an idea of what it was actually like on the day.
I agree that biographical notice and then Elizabeth Gaskell's biography, which is largely based on what Charlotte had told Elizabeth. Elizabeth never met Emily or Anne, they'd already died by the time she came to know Charlotte. And I do think it damaged Anne's reputation especially. Charlotte said, yeah, she's a melancholy woman. Writing Tenant to Wildfell Hall really drove her to the edge, in fact, she was saying. And Charlotte wrote to her publishers, Smith Elder, when they were preparing the works to be reissued. And Charlotte even said, I think republishing Tenant would be a mistake. And I think that really damaged that book and Anne's reputation. It was another 10 years really before it came back into print. And by that time people had forgotten about it, they'd moved on from Anne Brontë. So I think it's great to see talks like this, lots of people here, and the new influx really of Anne Brontë scholarship and Anne Brontë biographies. So I think at last Anne's time is coming and people are learning about her, and not just what Charlotte said. But I agree as well with Adele that Charlotte did, in a sense I could say, belittle Anne in the biographical notice. But I think it was from a good place, it was a good intention. You know, she wanted to protect them from the criticism that the Bells had received. And I think she was very close to Anne, clearly to me, after Anne's death, how that affected Charlotte. I think she did absolutely love Anne, but I think she was overprotective of her after she died.
I like how much she enjoyed music. We always think of Emily as maybe the musical member of the family, but Anne had her own music book and she would copy out hymns that she enjoyed, and she had a go at writing her own as well. Yeah, music played quite a huge part in the Brontë family, as did all art. The Brontes all had art lessons, and I really enjoy Anne Bronte's art. That's one of her sketches on here. But yeah, I think it's really lovely to think of them enjoying music and art.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll just very briefly pop on to Emily, because one of the things that fascinated me about my research was a letter Ellen Nussey wrote to Elizabeth Gaskell giving her more information about Emily Brontë. And we think of Emily particularly as being very shy, which I think she was. A bit strange, people might say, or Charlotte said she'd just stand there silent sometimes. But Ellen paints a slightly different picture. And she said she loved nothing more than taking Charlotte onto the moors. Charlotte's scared of wild animals, Ellen says. And she'd take Charlotte onto the moors and lead her close to where she knew some wild animals and then scare her by showing her these wild animals, they're just laughing uproariously. So that's a nice side of Emily to see. But she loved playing practical jokes on people. So that's Emily. And with Anne, I think just the strange stories that exist about, like her ghost that's in Brooklyn in New York. Apparently she was a governess at Lake Hall near Murphywood, only for a few months. The house was demolished in the 50s and sold off. And the grand staircase got shipped somehow to Long Island, I think in New York, and put in this grand hall. And the woman who lived there said she saw a ghost coming down the staircase and told her it was Anne Brontë. So I don't know why I had to hug her out of the staircase all these years.
That's a beautiful note to end. Just watch out when you leave the staircase this afternoon. Adele and Nick, thank you very much for a wonderful, wonderful session. Thank you very much.
Sam Ellis is the author of How to Be a Heroine and Take Courage, Anne Brontë and the Art of Life. And her plays include Cling to Me Like Ivy, How to Date a Feminist. She's writing her third book, for Chatto, about the endangered language Judeo-Iraqi Arabic. She also wrote the introduction to Vintage Books edition of Angus Gray. Rose Dawn Grant is a doctoral researcher in English literature at the University of Suffolk. Her project is titled Grief, Loss and Hero Worshipping in the Works of Branwell Brontë. Her research interest lies in Victorian literature, romantic poetry and the Gothic. She's passionate about the heritage sector, which she shares through her position at Ipswich Museum and Christchurch Mansion, as well as a volunteer at the Brontë Parsonage Museum. Rose is published in 2 anthologies, Suffolk Arboretum and Rebel with a Very Good Cause, Suffolk Stories for Young Adventurers, and is a regular reviewer for Brontë Studies.
But certainly you've got Anne's drive for work, and it shows the closeness in that she wanted Branwell to come and join her in her employment, trying to help him kind of get back to what he wants to achieve as well, which is really lovely. So she's using her voice and authority and her kind of close relationship with the Robinson family to help Branwell out, which I think is really lovely, to show that sibling bond still remains there. And even when Branwell remains there a bit longer than Anne, she's had the longest employment out of all the Brontes. So she's very hardworking, and the fact that to sustain a job for that long and enjoy it and have that kind of relationship, and then to share that with Branwell, even if he's kind of, unfortunately, again, kind of going down a different rabbit hole of infatuation with Mrs. Robinson at this point. It kind of shows Anne's autonomy and her and how she's driven to kind of make her own decisions aside from Bramwell. It's nice that they have that kind of journey together, but she's strong enough to have her own voice and say, I'm not going to let Bramwell dominate this as well.
She has to live in the house with the kids she's teaching, and he gets to live out somewhere, you know, have fun and have, you know, drunken nights out, whereas she's basically living with her, you know, with the kids she's teaching and sort of on call 24/7 and having this horrible time. And then, of course, he has an affair with their employer, and it all just implodes. And, you know, she's been there, as you say, for several years. She's trusted. It's not what you want for your brother to turn up and ruin everything for you. And he's being paid more and he's having a better time. He doesn't even need to do it. You know, he could have had an affair in the village, you know, easily without bothering, you know, he was free to do that. He chose the one person to have an affair with that would make everything, would ruin everything.
In The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, Huntingdon returns from a debauched trip to London, and he talks Helen. I've lived more in these 4 months, Helen, than you have lived in the whole course of your existence. But as Anne charts the monotony of all his drunken nights, it's clear he's not really living. He's not savouring life. Anne's life is sheltered and short, but she took courage and she lived it to the full. She showed that you don't have to be you don't have to be privileged to be a writer. You don't have to be happy. You can be a woman. You can grow up in a single-parent family. You can be shunned as an immigrant, so your brother is burned in effigy in the street. You can be so poor that 2 of your sisters die of neglect at a failing school that doesn't feed them enough, or notice they're ill until it's too late to save them. So poor that you ration butter, paper and postage. You can have just 2 years of formal education. You can have a recluse for a sister and a drug addict for a brother. You can have debilitating asthma. You can be depressed. You can struggle with your faith. You can be cold almost every day of your life. You can be ignored at work and bullied by your employers. You can be laughed at by other women for your patched and worn and unfashionable clothes. You can be paralysed by such shyness that you barely ever make a friend. You can see terrible cruelty and be unable to stop it. You can be powerless and know that the laws of your country will not help you. And you can still write things that make people cry and laugh and think and feel years after you died young, 100 miles from home, which apart from one weekend in London is the furthest you've ever travelled in your life. And maybe you can be forgotten and then remembered again, maybe. Every year, someone sends flowers to the parsonage on Anne's birthday. They never say who they are. This year I'm sending flowers too.
Sorry for the wobbly camera work. I was having a sneaky biscuit whilst filming before it became busy again.
So I'm about to pack away. It's been a very long day and I can't wait to have a cup of tea and sit down, but it's great to see everyone, so thank you for coming, everyone that I saw, and obviously for everyone who did their talks. It was brilliant, as always. So I'm going to leave it here and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please do the whole likey, subscribey thing because it really does help me out, and I will see you next Friday for more Bronte content. Thanks, bye.